Hello my friends, it is BoxyCharm time again. Today we have a full review of the February box that I've been trying for a month, and we have the March box that I just got in the mail that we are going to be talking about and seeing what I got to see what I'll be reviewing next month. So if you want to hear my opinions on these things, then hang tight. We're getting into it right now. Before I get going, if you do not know, BoxyCharm is $21 a month. It is sent to me for review, but I'm always honest with you as far as what I feel about these boxes. And that's one thing I love about BoxyCharm is that as long as I'm myself, as long as I'm honest, they continue sending me the boxes, and that makes me super happy in my heart. So let's go ahead and jump into the February box and what I thought of the products in here. Let's start with my favorite product in here. My favorite product was the No Problem Primer by Touch and Soul. This is a really, really nice primer. It is silicone based, which is going to help makeup stay on longer. That's what silicone does. One thing to note about this that's really important is that it does have PEG cross polymer in it, which anytime you see PEG in an ingredient list, you do not want to use it on broken skin. I will link some articles down below for you for more information on that, but just know you don't want to use this on broken skin, and that includes if you have acne that has recently been freed. There's also fragrance in here if you don't like fragrance in anything on your skin. There's fragrance, but as far as effectiveness, really, really like this product a lot. Next favorite product, I was actually quite surprised because I haven't had the best luck with Pretty Vulgar products. This is the Bronzed Bee Sun-Kissed Snitch number 120 bronzer. I'm actually wearing it today. I put a little bit here and a little bit, not contouring, but just a little bronzing here, a little bit down here, a little going on. And I'm not a big bronzer person. I've seen Tati using a lot of bronzer lately. It's kind of inspired me to try a little bit of bronzer, and I actually really like this on my skin tone. I think it gives just a little bit of extra color. I do need to make sure I blend it out, but it does blend out really, really easily, and I feel like the color is very pretty on my skin tone, so this was a win for me. I can see this not being a win for everybody, depending on your skin tone and whether you use bronzers, but for me, I really enjoyed it a lot. Lasting power, all of that, all good stuff. Next up, the Nude Sticks Copper Foil Eyeshadow Crayon-y thingy. I really do like Nude Sticks eye crayons a lot. One thing I really like about them that's different than some other eye crayons like this is they do play very well with powdered shadows. So what I'll typically do with like a medium shade like this is I'll put it all over my lid, and then I'll put a little bit lighter of a color in the inner corner, a little deeper of a color in the outer corner, and then bang. Looks really, really good. And I like that they're very fast to apply. That makes me super happy. So yeah, really like these. I don't feel like they're worth the full retail price, but getting it in a BoxyCharm made me very, very happy. The next one I really, really liked until I talked about it last month, and now I don't like it as much. This is the Sol de Janeiro Coco Cabana Cream. I opened it up last month and I was like, oh my goodness, it smells like coconut cake. It smells so good. And now, thanks to the people in the comment section of my BoxyCharm last month, it was probably you told me that this smells like butter, popcorn, Jelly Belly, jelly beans, and now that's all I can smell. So I haven't used it that much because I just smell jelly beans, and I honestly don't think the butter, popcorn, Jelly Belly, jelly beans smell very good. Coconut cake does, so why couldn't you just let me have my coconut cake? Speaking of scent, fragrance is the fourth ingredient in this, which is something that I personally do not like to see that much fragrance in skincare. But if you want to put that aside, let's talk about the rest of the ingredients that are in here beyond the fragrance. So saccharide isomerate is a long-lasting moisturizer, so that's a good thing. Coconut oil has a comedogenic rating of 4, which is very, very high. That means that it clogs pores and it may cause acne in some people. There's also research though, however, that because of the antibacterial properties that are in coconut oil, they can help treat acne. So depending on which source you read, they'll say, oh, it helps with your acne. Oh, it causes so much acne. You just have to decide for yourself whether coconut oil, how it reacts on your personal skin. I have no problems with coconut oil on my skin. The next ingredient is really, really cool. It's Cupuacu Butter. It's a plant that grows in Brazil, and it looks almost like a cocoa pod, and it's an alternative to lanolin, which is an ingredient that's used in a lot of lip balms and things as a very intense hydrator, but it is made from sheep's wool, and a lot of people have allergic reactions to sheep's wool, so it's not necessarily the best ingredient for everybody. So this is an alternative to that, which is great because it's, it's plant-based. There's a research study that I will link below that it actually helps improve your skin's barrier, and it's also a fantastic moisturizer that it really helps you to hold on to water within your skin. Finally, the study says that it can help combat free radical damage, so that's a really, really good thing. The last ingredient I wanted to highlight in this is the acai fruit oil that is in here, and that is an antioxidant, and it might help improve your skin's elasticity, and also it's a great moisturizer. So there's a lot of really good stuff in here. Unfortunately, that high level of fragrance, and yeah, popcorn makes me sad. I can't unsmell it now. And the final product in here, I'm not sure what's happening here, because this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I have tried probably 3 different samples of Better Than Sex Mascara. It clumps up like crazy. It does give me nice length, nice volume, but the clumpiness is a little bit annoying to have to work with. This doesn't do that, and it seems a lot drier. So I don't know if it's this particular Better Than Sex Mascara that is being like that, or if they've changed the formula a little bit, or if it's because it's a full size and maybe, the way the product was collecting around the sample size brush, maybe that was different. I don't know. But I honestly, I don't see much result with this particular Better Than Sex mascara. It's more coloring my lashes. I do get a little bit of volume, but not as much as I would hope from this expensive of a mascara. I mean, it's good, but it's not great. And even the small one with the clumpies, I kind of like better than the one without the clumpies because I see more effects with that. So I don't know what's happening. I don't take this, I almost want to kind of throw out the review of this because I'm not sure if it's valid. I honestly don't, but I would love to know your thoughts in the comments below, what your experience has been with this particular mascara from BoxyCharm if you got it, because I want to compare notes. What is happening? It's so weird, so weird. All right, so let's talk about this. Let's break it down. Would I pay $21 for this? If I saw this in a box at the store and I was like, oh, that's $21, would I buy it? I would. And the reason why is a lot for the primer. Really, really like the primer a lot. It feels good on the skin. It's effective. Really, really like the bronzer. Very much been enjoying that. Really like the eye crayon. Have been very much enjoying that. I want to love this. I want to love it so bad. But I probably wouldn't purchase it. And then the mascara I wouldn't purchase because it's just been weird. I don't know what's happening there. So here I do feel like this has a $21 value, more than a $21 value. I would pay $26 max. That's where we're going with this for these products. Even though the retail value, of course, is way, way more. If I saw this in a store for $26, I would buy it. Definitely. All right, now we've said my thoughts on the February box. Let's move on to the March box and I'll show you what I got. Let's open and see. We have the Moda Powder plus Soft Glow brushes. I am a big Moda brush fan. I have never tried these. These look a little bit different. I don't know what's happening here, why they look different. Moda can be bought at Walmart. They are a less expensive brush. What's the retail price on these? $30 for 2 brushes? I don't know what Moda's doing. Is this like a special line or something? Yeah, it doesn't look like it's any kind of special line or anything. Is Moda raising their prices? I would not be a fan of that, Moda. I do not like that choice. But if you're getting it in BoxyCharm, you're getting it for that $21 plus all the rest of the stuff. Ooh, I have a Tarte brush that's similar to this, and I really, really like this for highlighter, especially really intense highlighters like over highlighters. So happy to have this, a second one of these, because I do use my Tarte one a lot and then it gets dirty and then I don't clean it for 6 months, so I don't have one. So I'll definitely be using that. This one's really, really dense. What's this thing's purpose? I would say I would use this probably for setting powder because it's kind of dense. It's a little big for under the eyes, but I would imagine it being really good for setting powder all over the face. So I'm excited to try these, excited to use these. Not excited about the price increase though, Moda. All right, Wander Beauty Lift Off Purifying and Brightening Peel Off Mask. If you've been watching What's Up in Makeup, we just talked about peel-off masks and how the pulling on your face is not good for your skin's elasticity. It is not good for you. Peel-off masks in general. A lot of dermatologists will recommend that you wash off a peel-off mask instead of peeling it off because it really isn't good for your skin to... So if you are going to use this, definitely make sure you're peeling upward, not downward, but even then, just be gentle with your face. I did look a little bit into the ingredients of this, just in case you did get your box and you want to know about the ingredients. Number one ingredient is water. Polyvinyl alcohol is the second ingredient. That's the plastic that's peeling off. And then denatured alcohol is the third ingredient, which is an ingredient that destroys your skin barrier, which is in pretty much all of these peel-off masks, which is very, very sad. It helps the product to dry down. After that, though, there are some really pretty good skincare ingredients. We have kaolin that's going to absorb your excess oil in your skin, and then a ton of different extracts and oils and things that I didn't do a ton of research into, but some of them look really, really nice, including green tea, which I love to see in skincare. And then there's some niacinamide in there, which is for skin evening of your skin tone. So, I mean, it's probably one of the better peel-off mask ingredient lists that I've seen, definitely better than like the Too Faced Glow Job one or like the Glam Glow ones. Definitely better than those, but the alcohol thing, it gets me every stinking time. But I'll try it. I will try it and I will let you know next month. Okay, this is the Appeal Liquid Eyeshadow, and this looks like fun. It actually looks very similar to the Nude Sticks shade that I got in February. Let's try it out. There's no weird off-putting smell. It goes on your eyes. I don't know why I care what it smells like. It's weird that it is a brush tip. I would imagine that would be odd to apply to the eyes, but man, is that opaque. Holy moly. It's like paint. This is one of those that I'm gonna need to go like this for like 5 minutes while it dries so that it doesn't like mush and bunch and crease and get all up on my brow bone. I'm gonna swatch the Nude Sticks one next to it. It's like the exact same color in some shifts, but the liquid one is gonna give that extra shine. So it's like an extra shiny version of the Nude Sticks one. Okay. Interesting. That was an interesting choice. But yeah, we'll try this. We'll see how it goes. It's still very wet on my hand, so I'm gonna have to go like this for a while. Liquid lipstick by Ofra. It's one of my favorite liquid lipstick formulas is Ofra's. They dry down really, really nicely, and I do love their metallic formula. It feels really good on the lips. It dries down really pretty. This might be a little too pink for me, so I may have to do a Franken lip with it and mix it with a couple other things to get it not to be so bright pink, but it is really pretty. I might wear that. It is in the shade Monaco, in case you were curious. And then there's one more thing in here that I'm very, very excited for. This is the Cover FX Perfector Face Palette. And it is really pretty. I like all of the colors going on in here. Of course, this isn't going to be for every skin tone. I mean, a contour shade like that is only gonna work for so deep. I would imagine a lot of these other products might work for other skin tones, but I'm definitely gonna have to try it. We'll have to swatch it, we'll have to see, but I'm really, really excited to try it. So this box looks very, very promising. I am excited mostly probably about the Cover FX palette and the brushes, probably, the Ofra liquid lipstick. The fact that this eyeshadow is still very wet on my hand makes me quite nervous. We'll have to see, but it's definitely promising. So if you want to know what I think about these products, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it next month. And speaking of that, I would love to hear your thoughts on this month's BoxyCharm in March, last month's BoxyCharm in February if you get it, or if you've tried these products before and you don't get BoxyCharm. I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below in the collective brain of makeup awesomeness, where we help each other not to buy crap and to buy things that are totally worth it. Yeah, definitely. Leave your thoughts and read down there. Give somebody a thumbs up if you feel like their comment helped you. And while you're thumbsing up and enjoying that, go ahead and thumbs up this video because it definitely helps me out a lot. It only takes you a little click to do if you enjoyed the video. And also, YouTube right now is suggesting a video for you down there for you to continue watching videos on my channel. So if that sounds interesting to you, if you want to see another one, go ahead and click on that. And yeah, thanks so much for being here. Mad love to you. And I will see you in a video very, very soon. Bye! Did I do a good job?
It was okay.
Just okay? Not good? Why wasn't it good?
It's the face.
Because he said it wasn't good.
Yeah, I mean, it was good.
It wasn't good?
It was great.
It was great?
That's not a good look for you.